Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to show you guys how to replace or how to gap your spark plugs properly. So here you can see we have all the tools. We have a 1/4 inch ratchet with a 10 mil socket. Then we have a 3/8 ratchet, three 3/8 extensions to a 5/8 spark plug piece thingy, socket, I guess. And then we have new bolts because I was a dumbass and I dropped one of them. And then we also have, this is called a spark plug gapper. What it does is it has a bunch of numbers, and the thickness of this changes as it spins. So that's how we're gonna gap it properly. And then we also have a mallet if we need to, if we can't push it with our thumbs, which usually you can. But yeah, this is all the pieces you're really gonna need. So let's go to the engine bay. Alrighty, so we're in the engine bay now. We're going to be working in this area right here. Just set you guys down in here. Up a little bit. Get a little up to speed, and there we go. Putting that up there. And the mallet down here. The mallet on top of the airbox. And that there. And that there. Alrighty, so we already have one off. Well, really we have two, because I had to take another one to the parts store so I could find a piece. So we're just gonna remove this, remove the little thingy here, pull the coil out, I'm gonna move that so we don't lose that. Alright, so now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take our 10 mil, come over here, and we're just gonna remove the one bolt. Now this is for an 04 Volvo S60. Take it, put it up there. We're gonna remove 4 and 5. We're gonna remove it all, and then we're gonna move to the next step. Alrighty, so now I have all the coils out. We're now going to remove the spark plugs. I'm gonna go into cylinder 1 here. Break it free and remove it. Ow. There we go, now it's out. This is the new ones that I installed in my last video. I was a dumbass and I didn't gap them. Yeah, these are set for that much gapping. It should be all the way over here, so yeah, we gotta bend it a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of bending we gotta do here, so that was one. That's 2. And then the magic of editing, we have the last spark plug out. So now we're going to jump back around to the trunk, which is where I think it'll be easier to work on this. And we'll be right back right now. And we are in the trunk now, and here we have everything we're going to need right here. So let's get started. Let's lower you guys down so I can throw you guys in the trunk. Get a better view of this. Maybe. I don't know. Nope, never mind. We'll just leave you guys here. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this right to where we need it. just about there. And we're gonna start tapping. We're just gonna... Fuck, too much. I did a little too much, so the way you fix that is you go and grab a flathead. So give me 1 sec. Yep, one thing to keep in mind is that this is a very soft metal. Come on. So you just stick this, pry at it, until it comes free, until it comes off. Or maybe until it gives enough room to get in to the gapper. There we go. Wow, that actually almost did it for where we need to go. Alright, so now we got it gapped. We got cylinder 1 gapped. And so we'll give her a couple light taps. That should be good. Okay, once again, just give her a couple light taps. Stick to the gauge. Still a little too big. So give it a couple more taps. Oop, hang on. There we go, and that's good. Give it a couple taps. Take it to the feeler gauge, and you're good. And then one more. Take it to the feeler gauge. Still a little too big, 35. At 34 now. Couple more taps. And we now need to take it back a little bit more. Perfect. Got all 5 done now. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave these old bolts back here because we have 4. And it's 5 bolts. So I went out and I got some new ones. Because like I said, I was a dumbass and dropped them. Don't eat plastic, kids. So now we have 4. Alright, well. We have one odd one, but I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. So now, I'm going to go back to the front. And we're back in the engine bay. I'm going to pull all the coils back out. I just put them in so that they would keep the engine clean as I can. So now I'm going to take each spark plug, put them into the socket. That's loosened. Hang on. There we go. Next video is going to be how to detail your car properly, so stay tuned for that. That'll be a video that might come out Tuesday. Yeah, that might be a video that comes out Tuesday. But now we're just going to go and tighten all 5. And I'll be back when I'm done that. And we're tightening the last one. Also, I feel like I should remind you that if your spark plugs aren't gapped properly, then it could cause misfires, loss of power, and it's just not a lot of good stuff. So make sure that it's gapped properly. So make sure that Make sure to check to see if it is gapped from the parts store. If it's not, gap it yourself. Anyways, we're now on to the coils. So we're now just gonna pop them all in accordingly. All right, just like so. Make sure to line up the bolt holes. Make sure to line up the spark plugs. Plug all connectors in. And now for the test for these bolts. Let's see. Now they screw in. And they're about the same size as the old bolts, so hopefully these should work. And we're going to do that to all 5. Oh, my back's going to love me after this, I tell you what. Tighten it to your liking. But yeah, they're similar size. They're a little bit smaller, but should be okay. Shouldn't be too much that is different. We going in? No, it's not. Give it a second. It also helps if you try to hand thread it in first. And then you get your ratchet and ratchet away. I'm gonna do that and I'll get back to you. Alright, we're on to the last one. And I feel like, guys, I should mention future videos that are gonna come up. So in future videos, I'm gonna show you how to properly throw window stickers on. I have a couple window stickers that I'm gonna throw on the rear. We also have how to semi-properly clean the interior of your car. I'm going to show you a couple tips and tricks on how to clean the interior. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is everything. Make sure you clean everything out of the engine bay. So take all of your tools, all of your belongings out of the engine bay, and just throw them with your group of tools in the back seat. Alright. And then what we're going to do, you know what time it is. You know what we gonna do. You know we gotta do it. We gotta do it. You gotta start the car. Probably clean the interior. Not 100% sure, but we'll see. It might make a good video, honestly, cleaning the interior, because the interior is not the best. All right, there's a bunch of dirt on the floor. There's even more dirt down here. All right, so really dusty. We got all that. All right, and then what's is all of that. All of that right there. All that paint that's coming off. All the paint that's coming off in a bunch of places. And that's what, if we go to the trunk, it's what's in this one bag that I have in here. Just give me a second. This one bag, that red bag that you guys saw. The contents inside this bag is, well, boot, oh, merged. So I went out, I got a booster cable kit, and then I went and I got some black spray paint, semi-gloss black, and I'm gonna paint a bunch of the interior pieces to bring them back to their full glory. Because you can see that is not good. Not gonna paint that. That'll buff right out. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all later in the next one. Peace.